Phil, though, seemed to lack intensity first up. I guess you escaped it in the end.
Yeah, look, I thought Carlton brought really good pressure, so I don't want to be disrespectful to them, but when I watched Fremantle last night, I was really worried just how much that took out of us last week. So we really struggled today. Our skills were embarrassing at times, which is a bit of a sign of tiredness. But I was still happy they found a way to win when, they could have said, look, this is a bit too hard, and Carlton had great momentum in that last quarter.
You're right to be nervous entering this game.
Yeah, well, I've said it's a really tight competition. They'd only won one game, but that wasn't going to go on forever. They're going to have a good performance, and credit to them. They came well prepared. Early on, I thought Simpson was terrific for them, and then Murphy really stood up. So we had to put some time into both those players. So all credit to Carlton.
They seem to stretch the defence there.
Well, we always knew that was going to be the case. So they brought Cruiser in, and both him, Casbolt, and Henderson had their moments, but I thought a lot of it came off our poor skill errors further up the ground that put our backs under extreme pressure. I thought Kyle Hardigan coming back into the team this week, I thought he stood up, and I thought even though Cole Chaney's given away a lot of heights, I thought his efforts today were pretty good.
Where did it turn for you, Phil?
Look, it was one of those games where they got off to the fast start, and unfortunately we've allowed a number of teams do that this year. Then I thought we got the game back under control. So we changed a couple of things. Van Berlo went to Simpson, and I thought he did stop that fast rebound they were getting out of back 50. Looked as if the game was back the way we wanted it being played, and then they got on top at stoppage. And then it seemed whenever we were going to get to a situation where we might kick a goal just to get that 20 plus points ahead, we'd miss a goal, and we let them back in. But like I said earlier, I take nothing away from Carlton's pressure and intensity today. It was first class.
What's your overriding emotion? That proud that they found a way to win, or perhaps a bit disappointed? With all due respect to Carlton, we've had a tough year that you're in such a dogfight with them. Yeah,
look, I was really disappointed with our skill level and our goal kicking. I thought at times they walked through our tackles as well. So we have a lot of work to do. We hope to get a few players back second half of the season, and we need to build. We need to work hard and train hard, and that's what we'll do.
Still a top 4 contender at this stage, you think?
Top 4? No, look, 6 and 4, we're back in the pack. So we've got to produce a better effort than that to think that we can challenge when we really want to.
Now Sloan and Smith seem to run a bit of puff near the end.
Yeah, I think they both had their moments. Yeah. I think you saw the competitiveness of Sloan late in the game. He just willed himself. I think he spoilt Casbolt right on the wing in the last couple of seconds of the game. Just quality leader, quality person.
Given the tiredness and some of the skill errors you were talking about, good time for a week off to maybe freshen up a bit physically and mentally?
Yeah. I told them at three-quarter time, if we don't get the job done, it mightn't be the greatest week off you guys have ever had. Even though CBA, we have to send them away for 4 days, they would have got sent away with maybe a couple of early morning swims.
Taylor, your skipper looked a bit hampered today. Is he 100% right now?
Yeah, no, he's fine. I was disappointed with his goal kicking, but you need to understand today, because of the matchups, he played a little bit higher up the ground, so the focus was Jenkins, and we saw the rewards that we were able to get out of that matchup.
It's 5 goals from Josh, fantastic.
Yeah, no, look, we've really defined Josh's role. He's really clear on what he's asked to do, and today he delivered in spades on that.
Rory led, nice job.
Yeah, we actually put Rory onto Murphy there for a short period in the last quarter, but his form this year has been outstanding. A real credit to him. He's had votes, I think, in 3 games from both coaches. So probably a guy in the footy world that the name's not, up there in lights, but his performances this year have been really strong, as have our back 7.
Personnel aside, what do you need in the back half of the season? What are you looking for to put yourself into that top 4 conversation?
We've got to improve our kicking. Simple as that. Both full goal and our field kicking. That'll be a massive emphasis. You saw again today, Carlton came with a handball game against us, which means their efficiency always going to look a little bit higher because they've handballed more than us. I'm a coach who wants to kick the ball, It's no good kicking the ball though if you kick it back to the opposition in this competition. You just get burned on the counter attack, and that's what we invited too much today.
Do they get a tick at the halfway point for you, or?
I think we're a little. I personally think we're maybe a game behind of where I thought we should be at this point.
All right, guys. Thanks
very much.
Thank you.